And Lexi's just like, ugh, so emotional and in a good way. Hi, my name is Lacey, and welcome to my recap of episode 10 of Love Always, streaming on Paramount Plus. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I recap a ton of new dating shows and old dating shows and returning dating shows. So if you like that, I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year, so thank you in advance for your support. This is the finale, and Bachelorette Lexi will pick her partner. Woo! We left on Lexi talking to Sienna about how Sienna's feeling, about how Lexi's feeling. It's a little tense, to say the least. Sienna says that everything that she had said to Lexi, the poem, everything on their dates, was genuine, and Lexi believes that it was genuine, but Lexi can't get past some of the rumors, some of the things that Sienna said, some of the things that Jamie said Sienna said, that, or they both did. Oh, it was a mess. So Lexi doesn't think that she could get past this. Sienna kind of turns it around and says, well, why didn't I know about the conversation that we were going to have with Jamie? Why didn't you tell me? Why wasn't I in the loop? And why are you even getting involved? And Lexi's like, because it involves me. You're on a show that involves dating me, so maybe that's the reason. And Sienna has the balls to call Lexi immature. Hot call the kettle black, I say. Sienna does admit to having feelings for Jamie. Everyone in the house has called Sienna a liar or shady at some point during this experience, so Lexi just is like, I can't really, I have a hard time believing you. And Sienna says, oh, I don't think you've been fair to me. And Lexi takes very strong offense to this, because Lexi has put Jamie in the bottom several times because she trusted Sienna more than Jamie, because she was banking on Sienna's connection with Lexi more so than Jamie's. So Lexi got very hurt and very upset, saying, oh, don't you dare say I was unfair when I gave you all of these chances and Jamie was in the bottom, not you. Sienna doesn't really take responsibility for anything. And then she just is like, I am a good person. I am genuine. I'm a good person. I just have mental health issues. And it's like, I don't know. That's a little, it's a little bit of a cop-out. It's like, then why are you here? You should have left. And also, if you have strong feelings for Jamie, you should have left with her, especially since you're claiming that Jamie said that she loved you when she left. So if all of this is true, as you say, then why are you still here? It is time for the final elimination before Lexi has her one-on-one dates with the top 3. This happens after the acting challenge. And so all of this is the same day. This is the night of the acting challenge, and after she had this conversation with Sienna. She talks about Cyprian first, and she says that he's reliable, he's supportive, and she really appreciates him always being there for her. He is saved. Next, she speaks about Jasmine, and she says that Jasmine is sweet, has good intentions, but there's just less of a spark there than there is with some of the other people there. So she is in the bottom 2. Lexi talks about Josh, and she says how special their dates were and how special he makes her feel, especially with the video message from her dad. So that was really touching, and she saves Josh. That leaves Sienna as the other person in the bottom. Not surprisingly, Lexi brings up the manipulation, the gaslighting, and how she can't get over the way that Sienna lied and treated both her and Jamie. In her confessional, Sienna says that Lexi manipulated her. I think she's got to work through some stuff. When Lexi talks to the matchmakers, Sienna's team captain, matchmaker captain, Anthony, he talks to Lexi and he apologizes to her for what she has been going through with Sienna. And he says that, I'm her captain, I'm her matchmaker, but I cannot back what she's been doing to you, so your feelings are valid and I can't back her. So unsurprising to everybody, Sienna is finally eliminated. Go rekindle with Jamie. Just go. Get out of the house. Everybody feels so much better now that she's gone. the energy has changed and shifted, and the toxicity is kind of allowed everybody to breathe now. It is the final day, and Lexi has one-on-one dates with all 3 of the final daters. We have Cyprian, Jasmine, and Josh. And we're gonna start with Cyprian. Lexi and Cyprian go horseback riding, and she says that Cyp is the full package. Lexi's horse is named Jigsaw, and Cyprian's horse is named Lil Bro. And they go up to the top of the Hollywood Hills, and they get a nice view of Los Angeles. Lexi loves how Cyprian is always there to comfort her. He's always there to support her, and they feed all the animals and walk around the barn, pigs, horses, I think a couple donkeys or mules. I think that's what they showed, but they gave the horses apples. Cyprian wrote a poem for Lexi, and he reads it to her, and they kiss. Next up is Lexi's date with Jasmine, and they take a limo over to the Museum of Dreams. I believe it's in the Glendale or Pasadena Mall. I can't remember which, but it's like an immersive, interactive experience, and it has like different themed rooms and a couple interactive things. It's not as fancy as they make it seem. It's cute though. It's a nice little date spot. But I would rather go horseback riding, I think. Jasmine says in her confessional that she is going to try harder to show Lexi affection and that she's into her. In one of the really pretty like lantern rooms, they talk about how much they care about each other and how much they're going to be in each other's lives regardless of what happens, and they hug. And lastly, we have Lexi's one-on-one date with Josh, and they go glamping. Josh says how much Lexi helped him grow and how he stepped up to what she needed. They look through the telescope, they have some hot chocolate. Lexi burps really loud, and they both laugh hysterically, which I would too, because I think it's funny. And then as they're looking through the telescope, Josh says, oh, hey, look, there's 2 stars close together. And she says, oh, can I look? And he says, yeah, I named him after us. And she goes, oh, that's cute. And he goes, no, for real, I named him after us. And so he pulls out the certificate that says that he named those 2 stars after Josh and Lexi. And she's so moved, and it's so sweet. And then he pulls out a poem. Everybody's writing poems. And he pulls out a poem, and it's called I Do, and it is very, very sweet and very moving and very touching. And Lexi's just like, oh, so emotional, and in a good way. And it's just going very, very well. 10s all around. And of course, they end with a smooch. All right, this is the final elimination where Lexi is going to decide who her match is. Lexi speaks to the matchmakers, who each talk about their respective daters. So Anthony is talking about Cyprian. He says that Lexi and Cyprian have the same morals and values, that Cyp wants to experience the world and life with her and support her in her dreams. And he's thinking more in the terms of long-term as opposed to just big romantic gestures available on a TV show. So he's saying in the long run, Cyprian would be very supportive and reliable partner for her. Mari talks about Jasmine, and she says that while Jasmine has grown more affectionate and come out of her shell a lot since this experience began, that it's not right with Jasmine romantically, that she recommends that Lexi picks Josh over Jasmine because Josh is more of a man and more of a leader, and Lexi brings that out in him, and they are so good together. Lexi brings the final 3 out and talks about this person first, who is a bright soul, bright energy, great positivity, but there's less of a spark. This means Jasmine has been unmatched first, leaving Cyprian and Josh. Next up, Lexi talks about this person as her guiding light, supportive, they have deep and serious connection, and will be friends forever. And next up, Cyprian is unmatched, leaving Josh as her chosen match for the end of the show. Cyprian says how proud he is of Lexi for going through this, and he loves Josh like a brother, so he is always going to be friends with both of them, and he's very happy to see them together. Josh and Lexi are both super happy, and Lexi talks about how she knew as soon as they went on the spa date together that he was probably going to be like up there, and he just sweeps her off her feet, and everybody's happy, and they kiss, and the matchmakers look on happily, and the camera zooms out, and that is it for Love Always. What did you think of this season of Love Always? Did you like the show? Did you like this format? What did you think of the matchmakers? Do you think Lexi made the right choice? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.